How are we topping season 1? What are we bringing to the table here?
I think that some of the things that James really doubled down on were things that people loved about the first season. He listened to what fans were saying, oh, we love these things about the first season, and he did double down on those things. So it's a little more wild in some ways, but it's also a little bit more grounded in other ways, emotionally grounded, and we get to learn a lot more about the characters. The characters are all changing and growing, except for Vigilante. He just kind of is Vigilante. But everyone's kind of, shifting and changing, either growing or digressing. And so, yeah, it's really fun to watch.
Well, how much does James let you in on maybe the future of where your character is headed, or maybe the overall vision for the DCU?
Very little, very little. He doesn't let very many people in on much of anything. He's got a lot of ideas up here, but he also doesn't want to commit to anything until he has it on paper and he's made the firm decision of what he's doing with something. Because oftentimes what happens is you might say like, oh, you're going to be used in this way, or you're going to do this or that, and then he has to change that for some reason. He doesn't like getting people's hopes up either. It's not that he doesn't trust us, but he doesn't trust us. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I love that. Well, how do you hope then that this season sort of sets things up for the overall future of DCU?
It does. There are definitely some things that happen in this season that set up some things for the future of the DCU. I think everyone will have to tune in.
I love that. Well, I also love just the chemistry between this cast. I love that John is in the full suit, having the time of his life. How would you describe just the chemistry overall between everyone, but also John as a scene partner?
John is incredibly generous scene partner. He is very present and available, and you can tell when someone's connecting with you and listening and reacting off of you, and he is all of those things. He also brings all kinds of ideas for improv to the table, and he's 100% in 100% of the time. He sets the tone for the whole cast, and so that's a really amazing thing to get from your number one on the call sheet. We're very lucky to have John, and then just the cast in general is. I'm partial, but I feel like we're the best group out there. I love our cast so much. There's not a bad person in the bunch, and I'm super lucky to be a part of it.
Yeah, well, you feel that energy too, and also the dance sequence. I feel like fans are just absolutely obsessed with it. So I want us to know, who is the best dancer in the cast? I have my answer based on what everyone else said, but let's see what you said.
I know everyone else is going to say me. Everyone's going to say me. But just to be argumentative, I'm going to say Freddie Stroma. He did a great job. He was a really great dancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, everyone was like, okay, they were taking notes from you. Just like, as long as we were behind Jennifer, like we knew we would be okay.
That's really nice. That's so nice.